it's me, Danielle Danny Buttons, and I'm back today with a tour of my coloring cart. Me and my little pointer finger are gonna walk you through it. I have two of these carts. This one is dedicated entirely to coloring. I'm going to show you the contents of the cart and then also the rest of my supplies. So I guess this is really a tour of all of my coloring supplies. Majority of them do fit on the cart, but I'm starting to outgrow it, which is difficult. I plan on doing a full office tour later this month, hopefully soon. I do need to clean the office a little bit more. That is Noodle's dog bed. So this is the unit you'll see in that full tour, as is all that stuff over there. But here we go. The window's kind of annoying, but I think this is the best place to do this anyway. Okay, so this is a Raskog rolling cart from IKEA. They sell these types of carts everywhere now. Michael's has a bunch of them. I think they're about $25 from what I'm remembering. You have to sample it yourself, obviously, but it's not a big deal. I have this one is like black and matte, and then I also have a gray one that is shinier. That is planner stuff and other crafty stuff, which again, you'll see in my next video or in an upcoming video. I don't know if it will be next. So here we go. This bottom shelf houses some bigger stuff. My alcohol markers are behind, my Crayola Super Tips. I'm going to go through shelf by shelf, so this is really an overview. This one has a bunch of pencil cases. I have to stack a bunch of stuff. And then on top, I basically pick a selection of books I want to use each month. So this is a bunch of the ones I'm hoping to use soon. And then I have some smaller books. So all of my Lulu Mayo books are in here. I have some slime. I really enjoy slime. I know, I'm a large child. I have some other fun stuff. And then I have one of these hanging danglies off the side, which has some skin tones for my Disney books, some glue, and some scissors. Again, I will show you all of this in detail in just 1 second. Okay, guys, fun story. I just filmed a whole clip in time-lapse, which is not correct. So I'm going to be root filming this little bit. Luckily, I caught it pretty early on, but okay. I'm going to show you everything that is in my cart and all of my other supplies that don't fit in my cart. It's kind of hard to show you while they're on there, so I'm just going to go shelf by shelf. But first, I'm going to show you stuff that does not fit on the cart. And if you have not watched my previous video or a previous video, I don't know what order these are coming out in, you will have seen this on my desk organization, which is my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens. I keep them right on my desk in this little drawer. They just fit perfectly. I also may be spoiling a haul. I'm not sure. I don't know what order these are going in. I'm filming this on July 14th, but I think it will be up a little bit later. But these are all brand new markers, the top 5 or 6. So you might see them also in a haul. So, okay. Another thing that is new and that does not fit in, or I have not yet put in my cart, are these Take Note glitter highlighters. These are also Crayola brand, and they're pretty cool. I actually had swatched them out, and then my dog ate the swatch, so that was nice of her. But they're basically like markers you pump up, and they're glitter. For me, I'm gonna see if we're gonna use them in coloring or not. I think I'll try, but the problem I've had with them is that when you stop using them, there is a lot of paint buildup. So we'll see. It's also interesting that this is a 4-pack, but some of the colors on the background are not in this pack, so I'm wondering if there are more colors of these, because that could be pretty cool. But I found these at Staples. Okay, I also have this guy, which is a very cheap set of Michael's brand Artist Loft watercolor pencils. I just shoved them in here because I think the little cardboard box broke, but I think this is just about 24 colors, and they're watercolor, and I enjoy using these. They definitely are cheap quality. I think they were probably $5. So you really get what you pay for, but they work. So this is my Pirouette container. These are possibly my favorite cookies. So if you've never tried those, you should, because you can also use them as pencil cases. What else? Okay, next up, I have my babies. These are the Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2 water-soluble crayons. I'll open it up. This Samuel actually got me for Christmas. It's a double layer, but I'm not gonna, yeah, okay, I can do it. I'll take them out. Two beautiful tiers of these crayons. I love them a lot. I'm hoping to do a video with these soon, or if not a video, to just color with these more. I'm still very new to them, but I've enjoyed them so far. A little bit goes a whole long way, which is really nice. You can either color on them like crayons and then activate them, or I know myself and other people will sometimes just get my water brush and then take the ink directly from there and paint with them that way. So these are beautiful, and Samuel's very supportive and buys me all the things. So this was my Christmas present this last year, and I love them. And then the last thing, which is also a haul spoiler, or you saw it already in a haul, who knows. It is this big bad boy, the 120 double-ended fiber tip pens from Staedtler. Yes, I like these a lot. This is a big, big, big pack. You're gonna see more of these in the rest of this video because I have other packs, but I'm pretty sure the 120 is brand new, like less than a month old. I think I saw this on Lavelia's channel, and I was like, I need that too, so I ordered it. These were on Amazon for, I think, $36. For a few days, they went up to $50, and then they went back to $36, so I had to snap them up. This is a, like, thick, almost super tip, and then a, like, fine liner tip. So I use the fine liner side, or I'm now intending to use it for my X method of color by numbers, and then the big side, these are water soluble, so these work well in the Disney books. So this is one thing I use in the Disney books, and now there are so many colors and I'm so excited. The negatives to these is that they don't have color names or numbers on the barrel, which is very frustrating, and sometimes the barrel does not match the ink, so you just kind of have to have a little piece of paper next to you to swatch it out before you use it to make sure you get the color you want. But I'm very excited to have so many colors. I haven't even used these yet. They're so new. So there is that. Okay, now I'm going to pause the video and get all the contents of the bottom shelf. All right, let's see if I can show you this without making a huge mess. These are in no particular order besides the things that I keep on that bottom shelf. So let's begin. The first thing, I have 2 packs of Tombow dual brush pens. These are a brush tip side and then a little nib like fine liner side. I don't really use these very much. These are also water soluble. A lot of people use these for lettering. That's really popular. I was attempting to use these for my Disney books, but the problem I have had with these is that they blend into themselves really well. So I usually do the black outline first with my black Tombow, but then when I tried to do anybody else near that, it would just smear everywhere. So I have not had the best luck with these. I have tried them in just mandalas before, and I'm sure I'll use them overall. These actually might be good in the, I'll just grab it, this book. I'm gonna have to investigate that situation. This has weird paper and is double-sided, and people, including myself, are having trouble figuring out what to use in these. So I might try these in there and see how that goes. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, next up, let's see what this is. Sharpies. This is just a little pencil case full of Sharpies. These are all the ultra fine point. A lot of them I just collected over the years. Oh no, this top's coming off. I hope that didn't dry it out anyway. I actually did a month or 2 ago get a pack from Staples of a bunch of colors, but a lot of them are just ones I collected over the years. So that is my Sharpie collection. I never think to use Sharpie. For whatever reason in my head, Sharpies are more for like labeling things when you need permanent markers, but there are some. A lot of my bags are actually like Ipsy bags, which was a makeup subscription that like every month you get the little makeup case. but I stopped getting the makeup because I don't actually wear makeup. I don't know why I got it for so long, but I still have a lot of the cases, so you'll see more of that. In fact, I'll show you some more right now. This is another Ipsy case. This is my Crayola Twistables. I got a tip from somewhere on YouTube at one point that you can like sharpen these and pencil sharpeners, and that really helps use them. I've always loved the twistable idea. I don't know why, but I do like bringing these if I travel, because they're very inexpensive. So if anything were to happen to them, it's not the biggest deal in the world, and you don't have to sharpen them. That's just a preference thing. So it's easy to bring this as the only supply. And I like to color in the Lulu Mayo books in these because those are also small books and easy to carry around. Things like that. And then this case is also another Ipsy case. Let's see what's in here. Huh, more Sharpies. Interesting. I think this is Sharpies, and then these are my old journaling, like, planner pens. So these are Papermate Inkjoy. So didn't know these were in here. I might have to mush them together in some way. So that's fun. Okay, learning some new stuff. Next up are my two Michaels watercolor sets. As you can see, this keeps coming out. So these are not the highest of qualities. It's pretty interesting. Like, this is incredibly lightweight. But these are Michael brand. I'll show you both right now. These are metallic, and they're incredibly metallic. And I definitely want to try these some more because it's pure shine on these boys. And then these are the regular set. I use these a whole lot. I love these a lot, and this was my main watercolor before I got new stuff. I also use these a lot in scrapbooking to like change the color of different embellishments. This I always travel with. Again, I'm pretty sure these were about $5 each, so it's definitely great for beginners, and it's great for travel because it would be sad to break any supply, but it's a little bit less sad to break a $5 palette than a more expensive palette. So I have these Pebbles chalks. I got these as a Christmas gift at one point. I was intending on using them for backgrounds, but I don't really know what I'm doing yet. So they just are almost a eyeshadow consistency. And in theory, you use this thing and like rub the little cotton in them and then use it for backgrounds. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have them to try, so that's nice. They're very pretty colors, and they look pretty good on camera, so that's nice. But this is the Classics 30 Basic Brights. I know there also is like earth tones and a pastel set, but this is probably all I'm getting from this. I also recently bought these chalks. I should have been more prepared. These are Jane Davenport, which is just she's like a mixed media artist. I always have such trouble opening these. Ugh, I can't get it. Hold on. See, I use this little tool, which I talked about in the last video, for everything. Okay. So these, from what I'm understanding, are kind of a cross between the chalky ones and the nicer oil ones. I'm not sure, but I really have enjoyed the one or two times I've used these. I also bought the like batten blenders, which are essentially look like eyeshadow applicators, the old school ones, and you just rub everything on with that. So there are, I think, 3 sets or collections of these, and I bought the Chilled palette. So I really wanted it for backgrounds, so I really just wanted the blues, and obviously purple is my favorite color, so this was definitely a good starter set. There's also like a warmer ones with reds and oranges and yellows, and then there is a skin tone set, which is called like, I think, Birthday Suit, and I think that's super cute. So we'll see if I end up getting either of those. I'm pretty sure this was $20 on Amazon. I was thinking about trying pan pastels, which I'm hearing are the cream of the crop, but those were like $8 to $12 per color. So I figured I would try these first and then go from there if they were not good enough. But for me, they're probably good enough. Okay. Then I have the Prismacolor 48s. These were my first official adult supply. I have a bunch of colors out for a page I'm working on, but I really have used the heck out of these. And I still go to these first if I'm using Prismas because I really love the idea that I've used the heck out of these. So I've finished 3 full blenders, which I think is so fun. I keep the little nibs. I use extenders, so that's why I got the nibs so small, and that's why they're also like beaten up because the extenders clamp onto them. But yes, these are my original official adult supply, so I have a special place in my heart for those. These are the, now I'm not going to remember what they're called, and that's embarrassing, Kuretake watercolor paints. I'm pretty sure this was a gift. This is, I want to say, how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 36 set of these, and then that's all the swatches. Yeah, I had these as my only watercolors for a while too, and I really like these. There is like a pearlescent one. There's white, which is useful for mixing. I don't know if I've ever mixed with these, so that's interesting. But there's a white, the pearlescent, and then the gold and the copper, and these are beautiful. Sometimes I like to just put the pearlescent on top of things. Sometimes I'll just like dip my brush in the pearlescent and then do everything else. So it makes everybody pearlescent, but these are very nice. I hope I'm not going so slow, because this is 9 minutes, but this is only one shelf. I also have these guys. What are you guys called? You're not going to tell me. These are Crayola. This is part of their signature brand, I'm pretty sure. And these are double-sided, but it's these are kind of weird. I actually got these as a gift. My dad put them in my stocking too, which was really thoughtful, but they're weird. So one side is almost super tip size, and the other side is more fine tip size. I hope that this isn't blurry. It's hard to tell, but what's weird about them is that both sides are different colors. So if you're trying to do something and you need like the light green, it's a fine tip. And then if you need the dark blue, it's a super tip. So that's kind of weird, but there's that. Speaking of super tips, I'm really flowing pretty good. I have this big boy. This is the 120 set of super tips. It is 100 colors and 20 silly scents. I'm pretty sure all of the silly scents are actually doubles, but that's fine. These open like this, and then they sit there. The super tips are another marker that doesn't have the name on them, which is very frustrating to a lot of people. So you also have to worry or be careful about matching your ink to your cap, but it's obviously not a huge deal. I bought these for my Disney coloring books, and that is mainly what I use them for, and I love them for that. The 100 colors basically fits all of my needs. Every once in a while, if I'm missing something, especially like skin tone, I'll just sometimes resort to using pencil or using another medium, but this is very good for what I need. I also use these in my Color Quest books. So there is that. And then finally on this bottom shelf is my Cali Arts. So I think this is the 100 set. I got these for my birthday in 2018, so they're coming up on 2 years old, and some of the colors are finally starting to die and drain out. So I'm actually gonna ask for the 180 set for my birthday this year, and hopefully we'll get some of those, and I'm very excited. I'm really interested in knowing the differences in the colors between the 100 and the 180, because I just am wondering what they're going to add on to. I hope it's more purples, because the lightest purple is not very light. So we will see what we get in there. I love these a whole lot. I use these for my mandalas. I use these for my Jade Summer Chibi Girls. I use these for, what else? I just started using them to base out stuff. I never thought of that before, but I love these. I just try to keep them basically in color order, but I always go in my color swatch to pick my colors anyway, and then I'll just find the numbers. So that is shelf 1. Pausing again, and then I will get out shelf 2. Shelf 2, the middle shelf. This has some good stuff on it too. I think it's a little less crowded. The first thing we got is my 150 set of Crayola, of Prismacolors in this giant case. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this case, but here it is. Yeah, obviously everyone's seen these. Sometimes I put the colors that I'm using in a project upside down, but to be honest with you, I don't even know what projects I had going. So I just have a bunch of upside down pencils for no reason. This fits everything and has some extra space. I have even more blenders, and then I have some doubles of the skin tones again because the Disney coloring books, I was thinking I would need that for them. So I put these in order, and I actually swatched them in the order I put them in, and I'll break page on every, like I'll break the line on every page. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me though. So that is them. Yeah, this case is humongous. I don't know, but I have one of the danglers on here to open and close it, which is nice. All right. Next, I have 3 of these pencil cases. I actually had 4, but my husband is using one for split coloring. It has the 50 super tip pack in there, which we're probably going to be forced to throw out because they have, at least 10 of them have dried up. And again, those were probably $6 total, so we definitely got our money's worth out of it. I'm not upset, but that is what was in there, and so he will probably end up keeping that for whatever supplies he uses. But I have 4 of these. This one is actually just spiroglyphs, spirographs. I don't remember what they're called, but I have wanted one of these again forever. I had them as a kid and loved them, so Sam got them for me. One time he went to Staples and just picked them up, so this was like the whole little kit, and that's what I put in here for now. If I ever travel, I'll usually empty this one out and put whatever supplies I need, or this is where my Sharpies used to be, so I guess I put them in the other case for now. Number 2 of these cases has my Crayola color pencils. I'm pretty sure this was also a 100 pack. These do have names on it, which is great, and another reason why I don't know why they can't on the markers, but this is what I will use in my Disney books if I need to use pencils, because again, these were definitely cost effective, probably like $12 for the 100 pack, which you can't beat that. So, and then this last one is what I use for bullet journaling mostly, but it has my Zebra mild liners. These are highlighters that I absolutely love. These are double-ended, so it has the highlighter tip and then the bullet tip on the other end, and it's funny because a lot of people don't realize that the other end is there. And then I also have my Pentel Sparkle Pops in here, and I actually have some of those in the cup on my desk too because I'm using them on a project currently. So that is what's in here. I love these mild liners. If they ever come out with more colors, I will continue to buy them. I think they're great, and I have colored with them before. Next up we have, so this is actually a gel ink pen, gel pens, yeah, that I got from Target, possibly in 2012, because that's when the trademark is. I, again, expect this was $5 to $10, and I recently just found these in my kids' supply drawer, and I'm planning on using these for like Mosaic coloring books, the Color Questopia books, and I think the Sun Life drawing books, to do the in-between lines, because I have such a hard time using gel pens because they just drain so fast. It makes me sad to like use a whole gel pen on one page. So these, again, I've had for possibly 8 years. I don't know if I've ever really used them very much. I do not mind sacrificing these to those books. So I did a test with these that you'll see in my wrap up this month, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that and discuss that when that video happens. Next, I have this pencil case. I really enjoy this pencil case. It is actually also from Target, but I've seen them in different places. So it's like the You Buy brand, and it stands. So like you can slide this down and it will stand on its own. This is actually my Staedtler dual tip tool brush. It's these guys. Let me just skip ahead. This is my 72 pack. So this is the one I was currently using. Just got the 120, and I previously had the 36. So I've gotten all the sizes of these, and I really like them. So the 36 pack, I decided to take the colors that I needed for the Sun Life drawing book, because their color palette is the same every time. It's numbered the same. I'm sorry, I got a phone call, and I'm probably going to again, so we'll see what happens. But yes, Sun Life Drawing uses the same color palette in every book I have of theirs, and it's the same numbers, so I actually just took a set and put some washi tape on it and labeled the 22, and I really like that. This is another great thing that I bring traveling with me because it fits them all in there, and I can shove in a few extra pens and markers if I need to. So I really enjoy that. And I also enjoy my 72 set. This is the set that I will have been using up until now. Hopefully later today I can try the new one. I'm very excited. Then I have this pencil case, which these are the Derwent Inktense. You don't need to see them all. Oh, that's a boring one though, so we'll see one more. This pencil case, whoa, I've rattled and rolled everything. These are the Derwent Inktense. I like this pencil case better, but I think this is a 72 set, which at the time, and possibly still, is the biggest set that existed. There's not much to say about these. Instead of watercolor, these are ink. So for a watercolor, if you add water back to them, they kind of reactivate and you can move things around. But these, once you activate them with the water, you have very little time until they are set in place and they are not moving. But the benefit is that they are very vibrant and bright. So I like those. And then we have this pouch is my Tri Plus fine liners. So I think that's either the 42 or 48 pack of those. And again, I use these a lot for my bullet journaling too. So I'll pick my 2 colors a month and use that. Then I have this pouch. This is Colorit's brush pens. So these essentially are like, I don't know how to explain these. Where do I have something I can color on? Ugh. Sorry. So these have a brush, and they're essentially like a water brush with that specific ink in it. So this is, what color is that? Dashing dark green. So that's what's in there. I have medium feelings about this for coloring, but I should probably give them another shot one day. And then my final product on this shelf is these beauties. I love these so much. They're definitely one of my most used products, and these are the Colorit Glitter Gel Pens. It is a 48 pack, and the pack came with the case, and the case is beautiful, and it came with the 48, and it also came with a refill set of 48, and I have since also bought a second refill set. This set was $30 full price. I think I got mine for $25 on sale, and then the refill set is $10. What's awesome about these all have their numbers on there, and then the refills actually have the numbers on the tube. I didn't put a refill in this one, so I cannot show you that, but I really love these. These are beautifully glittery. Let's see if I'll do I want to say I got these for Christmas one year, and I've actually never officially replaced one yet. You see the sparkle? And that's just with me scribbling quick. So these have a great result. I've never officially replaced one still because I attempt to keep everything as even as possible, but a bunch of them are very, very low, which is fine because I have the refills and I've been using them. I use these in my mandalas, I use these in Chibi Girls, I use these just over top of a lot of everything, and I love them a lot. So that is shelf 2. Now we're up to the top shelf and the little add-ons, and I'm going to put all this away and move on to that. Okie doke, the top shelf is going to be short and sweet compared to the rest of them. If you saw that overview at the very beginning, I actually have a ton of books up there, but I don't really feel the need to go through them all again because you've seen them all a bunch of times, and that's really what I'm coloring out of, so you'll see it in wrap-ups. But as an overview, I always keep my Color Quest books up there. I usually keep at least 2 Disney Color by Numbers up there. I keep my Split Coloring with Sam up there. I keep my mandala books, and then again, I'll switch out whatever I'm feeling like doing that month to encourage me to color from different books. So every month I'll go in and I'll take 5 or 10 of them off of there, pick 5 or 10 more from the closet, and do that. I will show you these little guys that live on there all the time, just very quickly. So I have the Forest Girl book, which I absolutely love and need to color in. Like, I need to force myself. Apparently a 3rd volume just came out, and I want it so bad because they're so beautiful, but I haven't even finished 1 page in this one. So, another book I desperately need to color in and have not. I love this book. It is gorgeous, and I have not even finished 1 page. So, another book that should be more in my face. And then I have 3 Lululemon, and I'm actually getting 1 more in the mail, which again is a spoiler for my upcoming haul video, or a peek at my previous haul. It depends where this video is gonna go, but I have a million sloths, a million bears, and a million dogs, so they live there all the time. Also in the container up top is where my swatch books would live if I wasn't constantly using it. And I also have this watercolor paper that I actually don't know if I've ever tried yet, but it is a 140-pound Artist Loft, which is Michael's brand, in attempt to learn some watercoloring techniques. But again, I haven't used that. Let me also just show you this. This is super cute, and for now it lives up there. This was our Disney honeymoon. Sam and I went in 2018 in December, and this was what I used as our signature book, right? That's what they're called. So yeah, it's just super cute. A lot of people think that getting the signatures is silly and meeting the characters is silly, but I really just think it is all part of the experience, and it's a lot of fun. And again, this was like definitely a special occasion going for our honeymoon, so I really like this. I bought this on Etsy, just a little personalized book, and then I put in the pictures myself of each of the characters. I also did this because we went to Disney once in 2013 and I scrapbooked it, and I basically did a whole page on every single character, and I still really didn't finish that scrapbook. So I knew I was going to want to meet a whole bunch of characters, and I knew if I did, I would want to scrapbook them all, but I knew I would never actually finish doing that. So this way I got to put all of their pictures into this little book and document it that way and not have to worry about scrapbooking every single page. This was fun. I'll show you Tiana because Princess and the Frog was actually our first date in 2009. So I told Tiana that. It's always a little awkward for me personally to talk to the characters that don't have giant heads on because they actually talk to you. And then I feel awkward because I want to tell them things about how much I love them, but I'm an adult and so are they. So, but I did tell her that that was our first date, and she's like, wow, that was a long time ago. And I'm like, yeah, 10 years. And she's like, wow. So that was fun. Sam got to pick these shirts. That's why they're Star Wars shirts. But like, they all do such a good job. Buzz Lightyear was very excited that we were just married. He made a big deal out of it. Oh, I thought this was really funny. So we met Chewie. Let's see, where is he? And our wedding, our cake topper was actually a tiny, like, R2-D2 in a top hat and then BB-8 with a veil. Sam loves Star Wars, and I figured that was a really nice way for him to get something he wanted into the wedding that wasn't, like, overt. So we showed the, like, I guess Chewie's handlers, and then we showed Chewie, and he was very upset, and he, like, screamed, like, "Argh!" and, like, wouldn't talk to us for a little bit. And then I was like, don't worry, next wedding you'll be there. And he enjoyed that and then came back. So I just love the magic of Disney. So, and obviously some characters don't get to do autographs. We waited so long to meet these guys. Hours at the Christmas party. Some might say it was a waste. I don't know if I agree, but I might. But it was a lot of fun to meet them. Beast, You tell it's the only people we met that day. My boy Baymax, I love Baymax a lot. And then that's it. So that was really cute, and that lives in there. Sorry for the aside. Then I have these Zig Clear Clean Dot pens. I will show you what these are. So, one side is just a regular pen tip, and then the other side is this fun bubble, and you can actually make circles. So depending on how hard you press is how big a circle you get, and you can kind of like make a really cool pattern of dots. So that's what that looks like. So these are fun. So that's the Zig Clean Clear Dot, Color Dot, excuse me. And I don't remember. I think Sam got these from Jet Pens. Another birthday present of the past. I have these twist crayons that I got in Disney, of course, because I saw them and I had to. And these are only $7, and that might seem like a lot, but for Disney, that seemed pretty cheap. So I don't know if I've used them yet, but I had to get them. And then I have my Prismacolor watercolors. There's actually a set and a half, almost 2 sets in here. I absolutely love these. There's a whole bunch of these sets. They're nice and portable. There's this ring on there so you can hold them as if it's a palette, which I like. And then it opens this way. There's spaces to mix. It has the swatches in there, more spaces to mix, and then all the colors. So I do a lot of mixing in this. And hold on, let's see if I can get it out. This actually pops out, and there's more spaces to mix. So a full set had, what, 12 colors in here, and I actually got a second set as a gift, and then I put them in here. This whole middle row was empty, and I think 1 extra on each, so that would make it, what, 7, 8, 9 out of the other 12 fit in here. So I just, like, didn't repeat. I think I didn't need 3 browns, and then I didn't need, like, a second yellow, things like that. But I really love these a lot, and we'll be looking into getting more of these in the future. I actually got this set at the Scrapbook Expo that I go to every year, which got canceled this year, and I'm so sad. So they were $25, which is a steep price, but I bought it. It's essentially supporting a small business, so that's why I did that. In my top case, I also have a bunch of slime, which I don't think I need to show you, but I'm kind of addicted to this stuff. Not too bad, but a little bit. So, and then hanging off the side, I have this guy, which is just also from IKEA. I think I had a 3 or 4 pack. The rest of them are on my other cart, which you'll see in my next video. Apparently, I have some page tabs in here. These were actually from Japan. My sister-in-law, mother-in-law went and brought me that back. I have the multicultural color pencil set from Crayola. I have a few Polychromos. Yes, these are my only Polychromos. Again, I got for the Disney coloring books. That's a real big theme, is that I do a lot of things for those books because they're my fave. I have some Tim Holtz scissors, another Tombow, my Scotch quick dry adhesive, a whiteout that's really struggling, and a pencil sharpener. So that's apparently what I keep in there. And this just hangs on the side of my cart. So that is all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and got a little insight of what I got. Again, I might have a haul video coming up soon. I might do some more shopping coming up soon. I don't want to make any promises that I will or that I won't. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, if you made it all the way to the end, maybe comment honeymoon or something regarding that. Oh, look how fun it was too, though. I matched joy and he matched sadness. So we like that too. Disney's so magical, guys. I just want to be there all the time. I'm so jealous of people that can go more frequently. So thanks so much for watching. Comment and subscribe, like the video, all that fun stuff, because I'm going to keep making them. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.